Hey everyone, it's Aldo from Kixie, and we're really excited about our newest feature in our HighLevel integration. We've added native workflow actions inside of HighLevel's workflow builder, so let's take a look and see how it works. So here we are inside of a HighLevel workflow. Now it used to be that if you wanted to use a Kixie automation as part of your workflow, you would actually have to go to our API library and punch in a custom webhook. And if you're familiar with APIs, it might have not been too painful for you, but a lot of people really don't have that kind of experience. And we definitely want to make it easier for you to actually be able to set up these automations right out of HighLevel without any help. So we've added native workflow actions inside of the HighLevel workflow builder. And I do love the HighLevel workflow builder because they have a ton of great triggers and a lot of strong functionality already. So for right now, what we'll do is we'll start with something easy. We'll just do contact created because that's a pretty common use case anyway. So most of the time, a lot of our customers at Kixie, what they want to do is they want to contact someone as soon as they enter the CRM, usually as a new lead. So the trigger is contact created. And so what we'll do is we'll trigger a few native Kixie actions. And here are my favorite ones for new leads. So if you assign leads ahead of time, we have ways of triggering phone calls and sending text messages from the person that you assign that to. But my favorite use case is the one where you don't assign right away because you're more concerned with having the next available person actually reach out to that lead as soon as they become available, right? As soon as that lead enters your system. So we have some really great some tools for that. One of them is called Send Team SMS. So you can send a text message directly from one of your Kixie users' direct lines, and it would come from their number, and anyone who calls or texts them back, it would be going straight to that person. But if you don't want to assign it right away, if you'd prefer to have whoever is ready at their desk to talk right now be the one to connect with this person, what you can do is send a team SMS. So team SMS is kind of like a shared phone number for your entire team. This is usually sales teams or support teams. A support use case is like, hey, here's our website. Here, if you want to contact support, you can call or text this number. But for a sales team, maybe you want to send an automated text message the minute they fill out a form and say, hey, this is us from the sales team. So here's how we set that up. We select Send Team SMS in the work menu. So when you go here and you select your actions, you can type in Kixie, and you can see all of these different actions that we offer. So this one is Send Team SMS, which I already have kind of built out right here. And so the way this works is first you need to pick your inbox, like the team that you want to send the SMS from. So in the Kixie dashboard, under numbers, there is an option called Team SMS, and then you can create as many of these Team SMS inboxes as you would like. I actually have a previous video where I explain how this works, so I'm gonna be sure to include that in the comments so you can follow along and set up your first Team SMS inbox. But for right now, let's assume that this Team SMS inbox is like my sales team. And so I want to send that from their number. What I do is I go get my ID. In this case, it's 141. So I plugged it in right here. And then what I want to do is I want to map it to the contact's phone number. So we actually make this easy for you. We pre-populate this field, the phone field, with the tag for the contact phone. But if there's some other phone field that you wanted to target, what you can do is click on this tag right here and click on contact and come down here. And so for instance, I have like additional phones in custom fields. So I have like second and third phone. So if you had other phone fields you want to target, HighLevel makes that pretty easy for you to do. But I'm just going to go ahead with the standard phone field. And again, we already have this pre-populated for you to make it nice and easy. And then you can see over here, I'm personalizing my message. Hi, contact's first name. Thanks so much for your interest in Kixie. Go ahead and call or text us back at this phone number and speak with a specialist right now who's ready to assist you. Something like that. Also be aware that you can specify a phone number. So let's say that you have a sales team or a support team, but they have like 5 different phone numbers assigned to them. You can have multiple phone numbers assigned to that team. And if you want to make sure that this automated text message comes from a specific number, you can see the numbers that you have over here. You would just copy and paste that number if you had more than one assigned, plug it in right here. And now you specify that you want this automated text message to come from this specific number that's been assigned to the team. And so that's how that works. But in addition to texting, we might also want to give them a phone call right away. So what I can do is I can create a PowerList. And what we'll do is we'll select our Add to PowerList action. So I type in Kixie, I do Add to PowerList. And just like with the Team SMS inbox ID, I also want to grab the PowerList ID. So let's say I want to use my speed to lead PowerList. And so I have a sales team assigned to this, and they know that it's a new lead because the name of my PowerList will also appear here in the PowerList name. So I'll say, okay, speed to lead. That means it's a new lead that I'm talking to. I have some context right away, and I'll show you how we can get more information about the lead into the Power Dialer as well. So let me go ahead here. I grab my PowerList ID. I come over here and I plug it in. And again, just like earlier, we already pre-populate some of the common fields. So contact phone number is already pre-populated, but if there's a different field you want to choose, you can by clicking this tag. Contact first name, contact last name, email. And if there's anything else you want to put in like job title, maybe you have something here that's relevant for that. Let me see if I have any fields. I'll just go with company name for now. Good enough for me. Actually, let's use that for the company name over here. And maybe I want to put in some additional notes, like this lead came from the Facebook campaign. Something like that. I can map in as much data as I want to, either by using contact tokens that go directly into the fields, or some hard-coded text that I type in, or both, like a combination of. Like instead of like this lead came from, I could say first name came from. Cool. Whoops, not there. There, perfect, great. So I'll just go ahead and save this. So now what's gonna happen is every time a new contact is created, they're going to get triggered, your sales team will be triggered to make a phone call right away, and they'll also send out a text message from them saying, hey, here we are, we're here to help. And what will happen is they'll get a phone call that looks like this, and whoever is available right now will be the person who gets that call. And then a text message will go out, and if that lead ever responds, if you go to your SMS section, there's a team SMS component, and any messages that were sent from a team SMS would be visible here, and your entire team can have eyes on it. So that way whoever's available, just like their personal text messages, can go ahead and send and respond to that message and keep it going. And so these are some really powerful new features that we've just added to the HighLevel workflow builder, and stay tuned for more use cases. Thanks.